Smart Culture, Mathematics.
When working with simultaneous equations, there are two methods that you can follow. You can either use the method of elimination or you can use the method of substitution. So what we'll do now is we'll do an example and then we'll use both methods so that you can see the difference between these two methods. So here we have two equations, 4x plus y is equal to 12. This is the first equation. And then we have the second equation, 7x minus y is equal to 10. So first we'll use the method of elimination to solve for x and y. To solve simultaneous equations by the elimination method, we eliminate a variable from one equation using another to find the value of the other variable. So this is what we'll do in this case. Let's write down the two equations. 4x plus y is equal to 12. And then underneath this first equation, we write down the second equation. 7x minus y is equal to 10. So what is 4x plus 7x? That equals 11x. Plus y minus y, that will cancel out, so we eliminate this variable. 12 plus 10 equals 22. So now we have 11x is equal to 22. Remember, we want to solve for x, so we have to isolate it. We can do this by dividing 11x by 11. Whatever we do on the one side, we have to do on the other side as well. 22 divided by 11 is equal to 2. So x is then equal to 2. Now that we have the value for x, we can determine the value for y. So what we'll do is we'll substitute this value of x into the first equation. Then we have 4 multiplied by 2 plus y is equal to 12. Now 4 multiplied by 2 is equal to 8. And then we take the 8 over to the other side because we want to isolate y. We want to solve for y. 12 minus 8 is equal to 4. So that means y is equal to 4. Now that we have the value for x and we have the value for y, we can test these values to see if they are correct. So you can either use the first or the second equation, but in this example, we'll use the first equation. And then we sub in the values for x and y. So 4 times 2 is equal to 8. And 8 plus 4 is equal to 12. So here you can see the left-hand side is equal to the right-hand side. So these values are indeed correct. Now let's redo this question, but in this case we'll use substitution. So let's write down the two equations. 4x plus y is equal to 12. 7x minus y is equal to 10. So here we have the first equation and here we have the second equation. So the next thing that we should do is we should rearrange equation 1. So here we have equation 1, 4x plus y is equal to 12. Now we'll rearrange it so that y is the subject. So then we have y is equal to 12 minus 4x, and we can rename this equation 3. Now we'll substitute equation 3 into equation 2. Now equation 2 is 7x minus y is equal to 10. So instead of writing y, we'll write down equation 3 since equation 3 is equal to y. So it will be 7x minus 12 minus 4x is equal to 10. This becomes 7x minus 12 plus 4x is equal to 10. Now we can identify the like terms. So 7x and 4x are like terms. That equals 11x. We take the negative 12 over to the other side. Then it becomes a positive 12. Here we have 11x is equal to 22. We want to isolate x because we want to solve it. So we divide by 11. Whatever we do on the one side, we have to do on the other side as well. 22 divided by 11 is equal to 2. So x is equal to 2. Now that we have the value for x, we can determine the value for y. So what we do is we sub in the value for x into any one of the two equations. But in this case, we'll use equation 1. Then we have 4 multiplied by 2. Plus y is equal to 12. 8 plus y is equal to 12. Y is equal to 12 minus 8, and that is equal to 4. So y is then equal to 4. So these are the two methods that you can use when working with simultaneous equations.
For online tutoring or additional resources, visit our website, www.smartculture-education.com.
Subscribe down below. It's easy.